Hiya, and welcome back to Sileo Tales of a New Dawn, the game that teaches us that the actions of Diego and Ty's route will forever haunt us. I'm not ready. I am not ready for this route to end. But as is right there in the change logs, we gotta. So let's just hop right in. I can do this. I returned the phone to my pocket with a loving smile as my heart fluttered within my chest. With all my other duties complete and curiosities accounted for, all that remained was to return home. And so I set off with a spring in my step, eager to once again bask in the glory of my lover's irresistible visage. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the sensor. I don't know if this is going to be a long stream. Tales of the Pizza Trauma. Oh no! I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the sensor. Stepping into Ty's garage, my gaze was utterly drawn to the motorcycle, its newly polished surface shimmering under the afternoon sun's warm embrace. It stood solitary, a silent sentinel in Ty's unoccupied domain. The garage was devoid of life, myself excluded, and I saw little reason to linger, and so I made my way toward the house and hoped that I would locate Ty within. Okay, Ty, where are you? Ty? The room lay abandoned, its stillness broken only by the approaching cadence of hurried footsteps, heralding Ty's imminent arrival. He is. He's got pants on. Yes! Ah, there you are, my love. You arrived as quietly as a whisper on the wind. Is that so? Well, consider yourself lucky I didn't pounce at you from the shadows. Come now, my dear, I am the feline of our pair, after all. Is lurking in the shadows not my forte? I don't know. I may just need you to prove it. Oh, is that a challenge I hear? Consider it noted, my dear. Now, let us shift gears. Were you able to procure the spark plugs with ease? I pulled out the small package with the spark plugs and handed it over to Ty, a satisfied smile on my face. Ah, splendid. I trust you encountered no difficulties. The only difficulty was figuring out what to do myself while killing time. I see. And what was the solution, pray tell? Well, first off, I bumped into Lucas and Rude just as they were coming out of the police station after giving their statements. I filled Ty in on the day's adventures, detailing everything that had happened and everything I had learned. He listened intently, interjecting now and then to show his surprise or amusement. After we finished catching up, we split up again to get ready for what was coming next. Ty, already geared up, headed to the garage to finish fixing his motorbike with the new spark plugs. For my part, I needed a shower and a fresh change of clothes. I aimed to be refreshed for our ride. Considering how close we'd be, I definitely didn't want to bring any bad smells along for the ride. Having changed into fresh attire, I headed to the garage. There, Ty stood, arms crossed, gazed at his recently serviced motorcycle, a contented smile gracing his features. Ah, your timing is impeccable, my love. I take it that means you're all finished with the bike? Indeed, you are correct, my dear. She starts magnificently and purrs like a kitten. Great, well, I'm all set to head out whenever you're ready. Excellent, now then, I've planned a route around the outer ring of the mountains to the west of town. It's an old, seldom-used track linking numerous abandoned mining sites. Remarkably, the road remains in good condition. Or was, perhaps, I must admit it. It has been a considerable duration since my last journey on that route. I have had no cause to traverse it with the motorcycle being out of commission. Ah, but do not worry, my love. If we find it in disrepair, we shall simply reverse our course and select a different, more frequently traveled road. Does that sound agreeable? Sounds good to me. How long do you think we'll be gone? I anticipate a few hours at most. Departing now, I foresee our return aligning with the setting sun. Then what are we waiting for? Let's ride! Ty, wearing an enthusiastic grin, passed me a spare helmet, then donned his own, fastening the buckle securely under his chin. He mounted the bike and gestured for me to join him at the rear. I complied, wrapping my arms around him as he balanced the bike, retracted the stand, and ignited the engine. Oh? Soon enough, we were on the road, making our way down the northern road leading into the mountains surrounding Woodcrest and beyond. We rode, my arms wrapped tightly around Ty's muscular body. I'd be lying if I claimed not to have copped a feel or two. Eventually, we reached the outside of the mountain range. Following the road which snaked around sheer cliffs overlooking the distant horizon and the land far below. See, I would have, Raj, but anxiety. Anxiety prevented me from doing it. I don't know. Overlooking the distant horizon and the land far below. Okay. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is a very beautiful view. After hours of travel, Ty guided us to a halt near one of the many abandoned mines dotting the mountain rig. We alighted with eagerness, keen to stretch our weary legs and keen to stretch our weary legs and behold the breathtaking expanse below. Wow. Sometimes it's easy to forget how high up Woodcrest is. Indeed it is, my dear. We are rather fortunate. These less traveled paths provide some of the country's most remarkable vistas, in my opinion. I find it difficult not to agree. Wait. Yeah, it's Aiden. Can't believe I chose that name. Fun fact. Just real quick. Oh, okay, thank you, Raj. Yeah. Fun fact. This is actually the only game that I've played on the channel with a custom name. The default name is Adrian. The name that I inputted was Aiden. It was for a little thing that I was working on at the time. I don't even know if I'm still working on it anymore. Bathed in the evening sun, Ty's fur shimmered with the intensity of blazing fire. He settled comfortably on the cliffside, sinking into the grass, then motioned for me to join him. I did, choosing a spot so near that our legs brushed against each other. Now then, my dear, are you enjoying the journey so far? You bet I am. I had no idea how much more comfortable big bikes like yours are compared to mopeds. And so much faster, too. Indeed. They are termed cruisers, for a reason, my love. I don't. I actually stopped making them. I don't really make them anymore. For a variety of reasons, the main one being, I just have zero will to make them anymore. I just have no will to make TikToks anymore. Especially the ones that I've made for about a year. I just don't have the will to make them. I still know how to make them, and I can cook one up in like 15-20 minutes. Yeah. I just have zero will to make them. Indeed, they are termed cruisers for a reason, my love. I must admit, a part of me deep within yearned for this. I experience a feeling of fulfillment. Having finally embarked on this journey, without you, my bike would remain neglected in my garage's corner. Thank you, Aiden. It apparently doesn't have the will to live. Funny you should say that. I actually experienced that. It's not fun. But, especially in the past couple years, I have... Yeah, I know, because you said Jigsaw voice. But I have found some sense of peace in life in the past couple years, and I don't know. Anyways, back to the story. Thank you, Aiden. Aw, well, come on now. I really didn't do anything. Nonsense, my dear. Even if it were true, you need not do anything to exert a significant influence upon me. Yeah, no, death isn't a joke. It appears that your desires and joys mirror my own, and yet I find myself denying such pleasures. motorcycle rides, stage performances, composing music. Upon the Black Claw's disbandment, I desired no further involvement with music. The long, arduous years spent struggling to coexist with Glenn had tainted the entire experience. A respite was undoubtedly necessary, yet I chose to shun it completely. To flee from it. Similar to how I overlooked the tranquil comfort and peaceful delight of a lengthy ride on a familiar motorcycle, I neglected the significance music once held for me, and the meaning it carried. And what does music mean to you, Ty? Music is akin to an emotional moment captured in time. It's an essence of feeling, crystallized in sound and conveyed in its most unadulterated form. Through music, one can express joy or sorrow. It allows one to encapsulate a mood and atmosphere as seen through their singular lens and impart that to the world. If words convey our thoughts, music conveys our emotions. In a world populated by individuals akin to Glenn, the art of emotional communication has never been more vital. Music serves as an outlet. Composing a song can aid in processing emotions or in reconciling with losses. Above all, I believe music unites people, fostering understanding despite differences. The world becomes a richer, more meaningful place with music, and I aspire to contribute to that enriched world. Go for it. Huh. I have to admit, that was a lot more answer than I'd anticipated.
Huh?
Well, I have given it considerable thought. Thank you for persuading me to try again. I'm immensely pleased that I did. I spoke with Lucas and Jay shortly before your return. I discussed the tour offer with them and inquired about their interest. Oh yeah? How'd it go? We plan to accept. I have not yet informed Mikey Z, but Lucas and Jay are both enthusiastic. Wow, that's great news. No need to worry. I'll take care of the bar while you're gone. I'll miss you lots, though. What? My dear, the thought of departing without you is simply unbearable. I must firmly insist that you accompany me. Wait, but then who is going to take care of things back home? I would prefer to entrust the bar to Diego, despite some reservations, rather than depart without you, my love. Fear not, I shall organize everything. We will visit numerous splendid locations and partake in a variety of exciting new experiences. And I wish to have you by my side for each and every one. Well, I exhaled, conceding. While I was prepared to remain and manage affairs for Ty, in truth, my desires mirrored his. There seemed little sense in opposing him with this. I'd be thrilled to come along, even if that means I get to see you, especially if that means I get to see you perform time and time again. I can't get enough. My dear, I shall secure VIP tickets for you at each and every performance, if that is what it takes. Well, I'd come regardless, but I'll take you up on that offer anyway. I am elated by your response, my dear. Honestly, you are my inspiration. With the anticipation of a new album, it is probable we will compose new music during our travels. Such a task would be considerably more challenging without you by my side. Together we will explore new places and indulge in new experiences. Truthfully, I could not imagine a better source for songwriting inspiration. This new album, it's not going to be all about me, is it? That'd be kinda embarrassing. Really sweet, but... oh god. Worry not, my love. I shall endeavor not to be too direct, I assure you. Moreover, the most impactful songs are often abstract, allowing listeners to derive their own meanings and connect the music to their personal experiences. My greatest wish is for others to be able to enjoy music, even just a fragment of what I feel. This is more feasible when the song's specific message is open to the listener's interpretation. Each person will discover a distinct meaning, a unique message that resonates with them personally. That, in my view, is a significant element of the magic in a well-crafted song. This makes me really happy seeing you so driven to create music again, Ty. I was sincere in what I said earlier, Aiden. You're my muse, my source of inspiration. Your presence in my life compels me to strive for greatness and improvement. Having you alongside me on tour, the significance of that to me is immeasurable. The impact of those words set my tail wagging with sheer delight. The sensation of being needed in this manner was something I had never truly grasped, especially not from someone I regard so highly. Moreover, the sentiment was reciprocated. You know, it's only been a few short weeks since we met, but I can't imagine what I would do without you. Honestly, I can't imagine what I've done without you all these years. You're like the missing piece in my life. A secret ingredient I never realized I needed so much. Coming to Woodcrest was a big gamble for me. I've been feeling unhappy and lonely since graduation. Even my last year of study felt incomplete after Diego left. I'm grateful he let me stay with him while I found my footing. I'm so glad I followed him. It brought me to you. Now I'm happier than I've been in years. You mentioned I'm a good influence on you, but have you thought about your influence on me? You're mature, articulate, and refined. Being around you inspires me to be better, more like you. I've started to speak more like you. I don't know when it began. I guess it was gradual. It just happened without me noticing. Maybe I was worried you were out of my league, so I subconsciously started to emulate you. Out of your league? Is that silly? I feel silly saying it, but you're older, mature, successful, always well-dressed, impeccably groomed, and in great shape. The way you talk and walk, even your house. Can't believe I'm sharing such a beautiful house with you, hoping you run a successful, respected business. I haven't earned any of it, and yet it feels like I'm reaping the fruits of your labor, that I don't deserve any of this. My love. I know what you were going to say, don't get me wrong. I am grateful, more grateful than you realize. It all just happened so fast. I never had a chance to work for it, and that... it feels wrong somehow. I understand, my dear. If it helps, perceive this as a selfish gesture on my part. It is a means for me to be as close to you as possible, as often as possible. Consider it an excessive display of my affection. Drastic measures born from my deep feelings. Next year, I will turn 40. You, on the other hand, will be turning 23. I think about that often, you know. I ponder what people say about us, about me, just beyond earshot. I would not normally date someone so far from my age range, and until now, I never have. Well, not including Apollo, I suppose, but you understand. On my part, I am constantly fretful that someday you'll come to realize that I am simply too old for you, that our interests and hobbies are too disparate, and that you might prefer someone younger and more alike. I worry that sharing my lodgings and such with you might give you the impression that I am akin to a sugar daddy, or something of that sort. I don't think about you in that way at all, Ty. I know, Aiden, I know. If I believed you thought that way, I do not believe you would be here now, conversing as we are. I am conscious it is not like that, yet even so, suppressing those intrusive thoughts proves to be quite the challenge. But the way I perceive it, your feelings and mine, they resemble a fence, with us sitting on opposite sides. Although the specifics of each of our feelings are entirely different, I believe we both experience similar emotions, and for similar reasons no less. I am not in a relationship with you because you are young, though you are, nor due to your good looks, although they are undeniable. I am with you because I love the person that you are, and I cherish the person you inspire me to be. I adore your smile, and the butterflies it stirs in me each time I glimpse it. I yearn to experience that sensation every day for the remainder of my life. Sharing my bed with you allows me to feel this way every morning upon awakening, as well as each night before sleep. Standing behind the bar with you, I experience that same feeling every time you smile in greeting a customer, and every time I cannot help but reflect on how fortunate I am that you are mine. In a manner, aiding you as I've done has been a selfish act, a method to secure as much of what I desire more than anything else in this world. And that, my love, is you. Words eluded me as my heart swelled with adoration for the eloquent tiger before me. Those feelings were mutual, which made it hard to see as a selfish act. But understanding Ty's feelings matched my own. It provided me with a sense of security and comfort. Yeah, Ty's 39 and Aiden is 22. Though this wouldn't deter me from doing everything in my power to earn my keep all the same. My love, oh dear, have I said too much? So I sincerely apologize. Defying Ty's unwarranted apology, I silenced him by wrapping my hand around the back of his head and drawing him into a long, passionate kiss. Despite his initial confusion, he quickly grasped the intention behind my act and leaned into it, resting his hand atop mine. Our kiss endured as seconds morphed into minutes in the blink of an eye. It seemed as if time and the world itself paused, patiently awaiting the conclusion of our passionate moment. Goodness, I presume that signifies I was correct, yes? You got it right, but let me clarify one thing. I still intend to earn my keep. Oh? Even if you're content with just having me around, I don't want a free ride. Especially since I feel the same as you. I'll ensure the bar has enough manpower, and if not, I'll step in as that manpower. At home, I will contribute to cooking and cleaning, doing my fair share. Besides that, I'll work tirelessly to put a smile on your face each and every day for the rest of our lives, and that's me being selfish, because your smile is what brings me the greatest joy in this world, and that's the best kind of repayment, and that's the best kind of payment I could ever seek. So, what do you think? Can you live with that agreement? Oh god. Oh god. I think I know what's happening. Oh god, the tears are coming. Ty stayed silent, lost in thought before reaching behind his neck, grasping the cord of his ring, and sliding it over his ears, freeing it from his head. Please give me your hand. Confused, I complied with Ty's request. He then tightly grasped the rope and pulled, tearing the loop apart and tossing it aside. He then gently lifted my left hand and slid his keepsake snugly onto my ring finger. A perfect fit, just as I anticipated. Wait, what are you... This may be nothing more than a quaint superstition, but everyone I have dated has tried on this ring at some point. For some it was too small, for others too large. Apollo wore it for a while, as you know, but it slipped right off his slender fingers. This is the first time it has truly fit. I was certain it would, otherwise I wouldn't have severed the rope. As whimsical as it may seem, I like to regard this as an omen, that this time, I have found the man with whom I'll spend the rest of my life, the man for whom the ring is a perfect fit. You don't actually believe that, do you? Certainly not. Such occurrences are reserved for fairy tales. However, I am not opposed to suspending my disbelief just this once, particularly given the implications. Wait, this isn't a proposal, is it? Oh, no, my love. When the day for a proposal arrives, I assure you, it will be something far more grand than the simple keepsake, so to view this as a symbol of my affection and commitment. A token commemorating a promise. A promise? A promise that I'll stand by your side through thick and thin, and that I will strive to make you the happiest man alive for the rest of our days. Because seeing you smile, that makes everything worthwhile. Oh, Ty, you've already made me the happiest man alive. Ha! Just as you have done the same for me, my love. Then our shared smiles merged into another loving kiss, this one lingering even longer than the previous. I wished for this moment to endure eternally. We both did, and though it would eventually yield to time's relentless march, I was certain there would be many more moments like this to come. I honestly can't wait to see what's ahead for us. The tour, the bar, even just sharing our lives, it's all really exciting. I wholeheartedly agree. Merely envisioning the delightful experiences that await us. Envisage. Why? It is enough to send me giddy with anticipation. You know, I hate to bring this up, but are you sure about letting Diego run the bar while you're away? Can't imagine anything that would dampen the tour's excitement more than the thought of coming back to a disaster where the bar once was. I knew it! You can't possibly be serious. It sounds like a recipe for disaster. Indeed, indeed. Say, do you believe Russell would adapt well to a managerial position? Oh, Diego's going to be pissed. So soon? The tour's organization will require some time. I anticipate we will not embark for at least a few months. This provides ample opportunity to expedite his training and ascertain his readiness for the responsibility. That makes sense, but you realize Diego is going to be pretty upset if Russell becomes his boss in just a few months, right? Indeed, my love. Fortunately, I've anticipated this and will be offering Diego an identical promotion. However, I shall discreetly request Russell to oversee that Diego remains suitably disciplined. Besides, with everything that's happening and yet to happen, ensuring the bar can function without our direct supervision is, at the very least, a sound business decision. It will free up my time for tours and other ventures, as well as yours. I imagine the romantic escapades we could indulge in with the free time we will have acquired, all the while resting assured that the bar operates seamlessly. Now you're speaking my language. During your earlier visit, did everything appear to be in order? Oh, and did either Diego or Russell mention anything about the liquor order? Diego was responsible for checking it into inventory, but I am somewhat anxious that he may have overlooked it. Ha! Seems like you've still got a bit to go before you're truly comfortable leaving the bar in someone else's hands. I fear you may be correct, my love. Sadly, there was no mention of any such thing from either of them. Oh, dear, I cannot call to inquire, no cell reception. Would you terribly mind if we dropped by? It would help to set my mind at ease. Looks like we're running out of daylight anyway. No better time to head back. I suppose, how long do you think it'll take to get back to Woodcrest? We have already traversed much of this road's length, so I'd estimate only another half hour or so. Sounds good to me. Shall we then? Perhaps you would enjoy taking the lead on this brief journey back home. What do you say? Really? Sure, okay. Excellent, and worry not. A cruiser like this is much more stable than a moped. Simply keep tabs on your speed, and I'm certain you will do splendidly. I sure hope you're right. Thus, we rose and made our way back to Ty's motorcycle, with me occupying the front seat this time, comfortably enveloped in Ty's arms. I had never ridden anything quite like this before. It was a novel experience. I was nervous undoubtedly, but also thrilled. Oh, hi, and then they died at the end. Oh, no! Oh, no! No, Levon, no! Oh, no! R.I.P. Ah! Within minutes, it seemed as if I had been riding motorcycles like this my entire life. Despite the chilly evening wind cutting through the air, the warmth of Ty's embrace offered only comfort and joy. As the lights of Woodcrest appeared on the horizon, I found myself wishing this moment, too, would never end. Kill your VN characters 2024. Joke's on you if I ever go back to developing my own VN. I actually have plans. I got plans. Like, that's the thing. The entire fucking story is planned. Literally, the entire fucking story is already planned. Pretty, well, relatively loosely, actually. Someone's getting stabbed soon. Well, in the story, it's not necessarily stabbed. It's just a bunch of supernatural shit. So there's no stabbing. But I wasn't sad. Quite the opposite. Hiya. I felt happier than ever before in my life. After all, Ty and I had a lifetime ahead of us, filled with countless smiles to share. This was just the beginning, the tale of my new dawn. And the best part, well, the best was still to come. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, I'm done. That's it. That's it. That right there. That right there was my 27th reason. Anyways, question. We still have, like, half an hour. So, time for the question. Do we want to read the intro remake? How many tapes? What? Yeah, Zevi remade the intro. Oh, hiya. 27th reason why. That was a joke. But no, that is an actual question. Like, it's right there. Do we want to reread it? I'll, like, check some shit. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Oh no. They added a poly route. They did. Yeah, we're gonna read the intro remake. Let's do it. This is secretly part 1. Just kidding, it's not part 1. The following is a work in progress release for Sileo's new introduction sequence. It will replace the legacy. I was reading that. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Eh. He said no. Ugh. The game said fuck you. Unreads your reading. Ugh. A shiver coursed involuntarily through me, a gust of chilly, damp air nudging me to burrow deeper into the cozy sanctuary of my blankets. Exhaustion burned in my ears as they fluttered open. I groaned, reaching down beside my bed to pick up my phone from the dusty floor. Initially blinded by the glare, my eyes soon adapted to the screen's light. It read 3:42 a.m. A familiar comfort now shadowed my countless sleepless nights, the dark circles under my 2 eyes threatening permanence, hardly ideal for someone just 22 years old. Throughout the night, as had become routine, I scrolled through my contacts to Diego's name. That outlet, though. I can't be the only one who noticed the singular outlet. And like every time before, I found myself staring at his contact card, engulfed in a familiar wave of longing and sadness. What if, like Diego, I had fled the city's embrace for a different place like Woodcrest? Would I still be ecking out a living in a dingy, drafty, leaky apartment paycheck to paycheck? Would I be enduring a landlord who neglects even basic maintenance, like sealing my windows, or even after 1 whole year, would I still be dealing with an ever-changing roster of colleagues and a boss who revels in berating us over the smallest issues, fault notwithstanding? Despite holding a degree, the burden of student loans and living expenses forced me to skip meals several days a week, just to keep the lights on. I'm haunted by the fear of my moped breaking down or running out of fuel. All the while, the company I toil for flaunts record profits quarter after quarter. I think that's an Australian outlet. An unused one because electric bills are hefty. No one should have to endure such a life. I just can't take it anymore. I won't take it anymore. My hand shook involuntarily as I dialed the number and pressed the phone to my ear. Each ring seemed to echo the pounding of my anxious heart, growing louder by the moment. I was acutely conscious that I was calling someone I hadn't spoken to in nearly 2 years. And at such an ungodly hour, no less, and yet I just had to do something. Ugh. Who the fuck? Despite its groggy, strained quality, I recognized my good friend's voice immediately. That brought a measure of comfort, even though I braced myself for the inevitable scolding that was sure to follow. Hey, Diego. It's been a while. Sorry for the sudden call. I hope I didn't wake you.
What kind of existential type shit is this?
No shit you woke me, jackass! What the hell kind of time do you call this? I'm sorry. You're lucky it's nice hearing your voice again, or I'd be coming all the way down there just to beat your ass. What if we strike a deal? What are you talking about? I'll bring it to you, that is if you let me sleep on your couch for a week or 2. What do you say? Wait, bring what to me? My ass. You know, for you to beat. You know, that's pretty fucking gay, dude. Well, you said it, not me. Hey, that's not... You can't... God damn it! Like, I'm barely in my 20s. And already I want to skip this decade of life, go straight to my 30s, and have tea parties with my cat. That is my goal. That is my goal. Skip to my 30s and have tea parties with my cat. Because... I don't know. Yeah, that's allowed. God damn it. Oh, my cat's doing great. It's been 2 years I miss this. So, what do you say? Would it be cool if I stayed with you for a few weeks? Oh, you want your ass beat that hard? I mean, I didn't just wake you in the middle of the night after 2 long years for the foreplay. That right. Okay, then when can I expect you? How does tomorrow night sound? Being wanted by the men in their 40s. Yeah, about that. How does tomorrow night sound? Tomorrow night? Fuck yeah, dude. See you then. See you then. Best part about your 30s is being wanted by men in their 40s. Sugar daddy. I've actually spoken to some guys in their 40s. It's so fucking awkward. Moments ago, the train had left Somervale Station, bound for its final destination. The quaint mountain town of Woodcrest, the stable men in their 40s. Oh, no, I have not spoken to any stable gay men. Granted, where I live. Quaint mountain town of Woodcrest. 7 long hours had elapsed since my journey began in Sidonia City. With my phone dead, nothing remained to distract me from my escalating feelings of anxiety and doubt. The sugar daddies. It made perfect sense. After all, I'd upended my entire life for what seemed like a whimsical fantasy. One that had increasingly invaded my thoughts. Perhaps I'd stayed because of a sunk cost fallacy. I'd invested so much in obtaining my degree and then worked tirelessly every day to turn my internship into a paid position. And yet it only served to heighten my misery as time passed. I couldn't admit defeat. I deserved better. As things worsened, I couldn't help but wonder about Diego's fate. Exhausted and frustrated, yet defiant and unwilling to surrender, that was when, on one fateful night, I initiated a series of events that would let me discover the answer firsthand. I was throwing away everything I had worked so hard to achieve. Armed with just a train ticket and a dream of a better future, I couldn't help wondering, had I made a grave mistake? I sighed, watching the scenery roll by absent-mindedly. Fretting over my decisions now wouldn't change anything. The answers to my questions could reveal themselves in time. All I could do was take each moment as it came and make the best of it. Excuse me. Mister? Excuse me. Oh, hi, baby. The small voice had snapped me out of my own mental spiral, and I found myself looking into the eyes of a fellow passenger, a young Cheeto with an expression of concern. I managed a gentle smile, hoping it would help reassure the little guy. Hey there, can I help you? It's our new twink. Yes. I hope so. Can I sit here next to you? I mean, the only other free seat is next to this super gross dude. Gross dude? He keeps wheezing, and he smells like feet. There's that complaint. Ew. Being somewhat of an introvert, I usually preferred the solitude of an empty seat next to me on public transport. But a quick glance around confirmed no other seats were free. Couldn't let this poor kid sit next to a wheezing, smelly stranger. Grabbed my backpack from the seat beside me, tucking it neatly under my seat. Then, turning back to my new acquaintance, I gestured towards the now vacant spot with a reassuring smile. Be my guest. Yay! Thank you so much! Radiating joy, he plopped down energetically beside me and swiveled his head to introduce himself. Hi, I'm Axel. Great to meet you, Axel. Should we just go with the default name this time? Or keep with the joke? Should we actually use the default name after, not even joking, almost 2 years? Or stick with the name that we've had? Name him default name. Yeah, let's go with the default name. Name him default name. Name him default. God damn it. God damn it. Just gonna name him default. Name him Bravely because it's default. No! I get that reference, though. I get that reference. Wait, is it Bravely Default or Bravely Second? I don't know. My name's Default. I don't usually wheeze, but after being on this train for 7 hours, I can't guarantee I don't smell a bit like feet. Whoa, 7 hours? Must have traveled all the way from, oh, Cydonia City. I can't keep doing the default. I can't keep doing the joke. I can't keep doing the joke. I cannot keep doing the joke. I'm sorry. I can't keep doing that joke. Exactly. Yes, I knew it. So what brings you all the way out here then? Are you visiting Woodcrest on business? Nope, I'm here because I'm a big dumb idiot. I'm a big dumb stupid idiot. A big dumb idiot? My name's Default. What do you mean? I gave up everything, my job, apartment, most of my stuff, all for the dream of having a better life in Woodcrest. But now that it's too late to change my mind, I'm having second thoughts. Wow, that's amazing. You must be so brave. My name's not important. Or stupid. Like I said, I'm a big dumb idiot. No way, I think it's awesome. I'm not so sure, but I appreciate it. Thanks, Axel. Don't mention it. So, what did you do, and why'd you give it all up? Well, after 3 years of college, I landed an internship at a major commercial software firm. I was fortunate enough to turn that internship into a full-time paid position. Wow, that's so impressive. That sounds so impressive and kind of fancy. Impressive? More like a nightmare. There were so many graduates, but so few jobs. We were at the company's mercy. Long, unpaid internships with the faint hope of actual employment. I was one of the few who made it, but many, including friends from college, weren't so lucky. They were let go, struggling to survive an expensive Cydonia without a paycheck. I was fortunate, yet barely getting by. Can't even imagine what happened to the others after they were cut loose. For me, between student loans, a mediocre salary, and living expenses, I was down to 1 meal a day, 3 or 4 times a week. What? But then, what did you do the other days? Lost weight. You didn't eat anything? Nope, not a damn thing. Couldn't afford to. But that's so unfair. Well, you do what you have to, right? After a while, hunger is something you grow accustomed to. Plus, I might have indulged in a few too many pancake stacks back in uni, so dropping a few pounds wasn't the worst thing. And if you think that's rough, just wait till I tell you about my boss. Oh no. Yeah, get this. He was off on a month-long tropical holiday funded by the huge bonus he got from firing dozens of us in the last week of the fiscal year. Isn't that illegal? For the ultra-rich, laws feel more like mild suggestions. It's all about whose palms to grease. Greasing palms? But why would anyone want greasy hands? Oh, Axel, never change. It's an expression, means to bribe someone. Oh! Yeah. Still want pancakes? Switch to waffles. Because waffles are just pancakes with pockets. And it's glorious. Oh. I'm glad people don't actually grease up on other people's hands. That'd be super weird. Great for though. What? Ew! No, you can't say that! I can. And I did. But seriously, he phoned into a staff meeting from his beachside paradise. The heat probably felt like home to that devil. He rang us just to yell for almost 20 minutes about nothing in particular. Just ranting over every little thing. But that's so mean! Why would anyone do something like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the single greatest line I have ever seen. I fucking can't. I don't think any of us fucking can. What? At least that was a rumor going around the office. But what is that have to do with him being so mean? My first impression was Axel was that he was a kind, albeit incredibly naive soul. There's a saying that ignorance is bliss. Maybe that's why he's always so cheerful. Why are you laughing? Oh, it's nothing. Enough about me anyway. What's your story? What brings you to Woodcrest? Oh! I live in Woodcrest, just heading back from visiting my folks in Somerville where I grew up. I did something kind of like that when I turned 18, but I didn't have a job to leave, and I was still living with Mom and Dad. I see. How long ago was that? Oh, about a year and a bit now? How's the pizza box trauma? Surprisingly non-existent. I see. Do you think you made the right decision? Is it hard leaving somewhere so small and remote? Oh, not at all, but I guess Somerville is even smaller? So maybe I'm just used to it. I've been living in the big city for the last 4 years. I'm pretty sure this will be an adjustment, though. Honestly, I don't know if there's anything I'll miss. We finished that. Yeah, we finished that. Our name is now default, now it's Adrian. What about your friends? If you lived there for 4 years, you must have made plenty. I had a couple of good friends. We all sort of lost touch after graduation. One moved away and the other, well, I guess I was just too busy with work and too broke. I don't want him ragging on my shitty apartment. But surely if he's your friend, he wouldn't do that. Then you don't know Tobias, making fun of everything, that's his thing. He sounds kind of mean. Oh, he was a total dick, but to be honest, that's kind of why we liked him, too. He was entertaining, chaotic, a lot of fun. Do you miss him and your other friends? Sure I do. Actually, that's a big reason why I'm moving to Woodcrest. One who moved away, he came here and he's letting me stay with him for a few weeks to settle in. Oh, wow. It'll be like a big sleepover. How long since you last saw him? 2 years. I'm really excited to see him again. Wow, that's so exciting. I hope it goes well. It's really brave to stay with someone you haven't seen in 2 years and leaving your whole life behind. Are you sure about all this? No, but I'm here, aren't I? There's no turning back now, so I've got to go all in. I won't say I don't have doubts, though. Well, just think, now you have an excuse to buy brand new stuff, right? And you can find a job with a boss that doesn't have one of those. Yeah, I sure hope so. Speaking of which, is it easy to find work in Woodcrest? People say so. I've only had one job, but found it real fast. What kind of work do you do? I deliver groceries and produce to restaurants, bars, and other places. We do events and all sorts of stuff. I see. Do you enjoy it? Sure, that's how I can afford new video games. It's fun getting to play all the new ones, and I spend loads of time at the arcade, too. An arcade? I thought those were a thing of the past. Haven't you heard they're making a comeback? I used to love arcades as a kid. Wonder if they have any of my old favorites. Maybe. They have a bunch of old machines, and they're well-maintained, too. My best friend likes playing this racing game. As for me, I'm all about Dance Master. Those dancing games, my old nemesis. I was never very good at them. Hiya. That's okay, I'll teach you if you want. Good luck with that. I have all the rhythm of a sea cucumber. I'll be a total shit show. It's okay, it's fun to learn. And with me teaching, you'll be a master in no time if you ever swing by the arcade and see me. Ask me to dance. And ask you to dance, eh? Well, if you put it that way, it'll be my pleasure. Yay! So, were you planning this move for a while? I spent months and months preparing before my move. It didn't go nearly as far. And I could always go back if it didn't work out. What you're doing is so much scarier. Yeah, it has been a long time no see. Hiya, welcome. I decided yesterday morning. What? Only yesterday? Yep, quit my job with a long angry email, several thousand words telling them how crap their company is, and how much of an asshole the boss is. At a secondhand store, take some of my furniture, the rest went into a dumpster. I didn't bring much with me, just clothes and some basics. And as you know, I'll be staying on a friend's couch at first. I'm not exactly well prepared, but I just had to do something, you know? Yep, living with a friend sounds like so much fun. My best friend and I are actually looking for a place to rent together. I can't wait, every night will feel like a sleepover. Living with friends has its ups and downs. They say you never truly know someone until you've lived with them. Huh? What does that mean? Sometimes they have annoying habits, or you might have incompatible schedules, or maybe they're just super lazy about cleaning. What about you and your friend? Is the same for you two? Oh, absolutely. He's the worst. Thankfully, we've already spent 2 years living back together in uni, so we both know what we're getting ourselves into. Besides, this isn't a long-term arrangement, just for a few weeks until I get settled. I guess you know what you're doing. So, arcade aside, is there much to see and do? Yep, there's a lake and plenty of rivers if you like swimming. Oh yeah? Do you swim often? I was one of the best swimmers in the region back in school. I don't compete anymore, but I still practice a lot. Plus, swimming is fun. I see. What else is there to do? There are lots of cafes and bars and tons of great places to eat. Oh, and the annual Woodcrest Combat Tournament is coming up soon, if that's your thing. Combat Tournament, huh? Bunch of big, sweaty guys grappling each other sounds interesting. Oh, my best friend and I sometimes explore the woods outside of town. There are old abandoned buildings there from a long time ago. You know, I've always been curious about urban exploration. Oh, I liked it. It was adorable. Next time we go, you should join us. It'll be super fun, I promise. Yeah, what the hell, sign me up. Yay, let's exchange contact info. That way I can let you know when we're going. Sounds good. I reach into my pocket, pulling out my cell phone. Once Axel had his ready, we bumped the two devices together, waiting for the confirmation sound. It usually doesn't take this long. Oh, crap, I forgot. My battery died hours ago. No wonder it didn't work. I'm just glad it's not my phone acting up for once. I know that feeling. Well, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll give you my number. Okay, ready. It's 046-275. Right after I gave Axel my number, another announcement came over the intercom. Good afternoon, passengers, and thank you for riding with us this evening. Shortly on our right, you'll enjoy a stunning view of our destination in the evening light. We will be arriving at the station in a few minutes. This is the final stop on this service, so please ensure you have all your belongings ready for departure. Wait, whoa, it's evening already? You didn't notice? Nope. It is kind of orange out, though. I guess we're almost there. Talking with you really made the time fly. Time flies when you're having fun. Sure does. It was then I turned my head, and from afar I caught my very first glimpse at the brand new life I had chosen. Wow. A fresh start, a bold leap into the unknown. There it was. The town of Woodcrest, bathed in the warm glow of the evening light. As the train finally emerged from the encircling mountains, I was struck by its beauty. Could it be that in this small yet charming place, I might find the happiness I've been searching for? That is a beautiful start. I know. With my suitcase in tow and backpack securely on my shoulders, I bravely stepped into the unfamiliar territory I'd chosen as my new home. To the west, the evening sun nestled between two massive mountain spires, casting huge shadows over the breathtaking unfamiliar landscape. Fortunately, Axel and I stood on a train platform bathed in warm sunlight, at least for the moment. We navigated through the throng of passengers exiting the train, like navigating a turbulent river. Occasionally we got separated, but glimpses of my guide's distinctive spots helped me find my way back to him. Soon he pointed out an empty wooden bench away from the bustling crowd. With a cheerful smile, he plopped down and gestured for me to sit beside him. There, now we're even, huh? Looks like we are. So your friend, he was going to meet you here, right? That's right. Assuming he remembers, that is. But he's your best friend, right? He wouldn't forget. Would he? He wouldn't forget, but showing up on time would be a miracle. Oh, I have a friend like that too. He says be there in half an hour, and my best friend Dom is like, okay, see you in an hour. Clever. I should start doing that. He might get mad, but he can't complain if it's accurate. Yep, exactly. So, do you see him yet? Maybe you should give him a call. No sign of him yet, and I would, but... Oh! Right, your phone is, do you remember his number? If you do, you can call him from mine. Nobody remembers numbers these days. That's what contacts are for. Really? I remember Dom's and my parents'. Oh, and Russ's, but, well. Am I weird? Weird? No. Eccentric? Maybe a bit. Or weird? No. Cute? Absolutely. Yes! What? Cute. Yeah, remembering numbers is a necessity these days, but the fact that you do, it shows how much those people mean to you. I find that really endearing. Sorry, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. What? No, it's just Oh, maybe now you can spot your friend, huh? I couldn't help but let out an amused huff, seeing how quickly Axel got flustered, but distractions aside, he definitely had a point. Despite the brief time we had been talking, the throng of people had almost completely vanished, yet Amongst the few remaining, no one resembled Diego at all. No sign of him yet. I'm sure he's on his way. He's probably just running late, like you said. He better be, if he's forgotten. No way, he wouldn't forget like you said, right? Right? So, he forgot. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I just... Diego is the one who should be sorry, and he will be. Mark my words, Wait, Diego? Your best friend is Diego? No wonder he's late. Huh? You know him? Yeah, he's a friend I was talking about. The one who's always late. Well, shit, it sure sounds like the same Diego, and here I was thinking, I guess everyone knows someone kind of like that. That's so funny. He's in big trouble the next time I see him. Dom's gonna give him such a lecture. A lecture? How terrifying. What? It is! When Dom's mad, he's like a disappointed dad. Oh wow, that actually does sound kind of rough. I told you! Poor Diego, almost feel sorry for him. Almost. Oh, wait, I can call him for you, I've got his number. The MC's name is Adrian. Huh? Oh, of course. And if he doesn't answer, I can take it his place. Man, I should have asked for his address. You're a lifesaver, Axel. Gonna stop a bit for the ads. Want to break from the ads? Every character is our boyfriend. Ah! Oh. It's a stroke of luck we met. Without you, I'd be totally lost. It's no problem, really. Okay, here, it's on speaker now. Thanks for doing this, Axel. With Axel's phone extended between us, we watched it intently, each ring unanswered, ratcheting up my nerves. Doubts crept in. What if Diego had second thoughts? What if he had messaged my dead phone suggesting another meetup spot? Could this mishap be my fault? Try to calm myself, thinking there must be a reasonable explanation for all this. Yo. Diego! Uh-oh. Hey, dude, everything okay? Adrian has been waiting at the station for nearly an hour. Where are you? Wait, you forgot, didn't you? Oh, fuck! Wait, how do you two... No, fuck, forget it, not now. What was... Fuck. Stop swearing. Fuck. Diego. Shit, I'm so fucking sorry, man. I fucking overslept. Fuck. Yeah, I renamed him. Overslept? Dude, it's like 7 p.m. Did I fucking stutter? I mean, fuck. I'll explain everything. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? I'll be there before you know it. Promise. Okay, Diego, see you soon. See you soon. Fuck! Diego's final curse was cleaved in two with a click as the call ended. Axel and I exchanged looks of confusion and concern, uncertain of what to make of the conversation or what to do next. Well, I guess you can't say he doesn't give a fuck because he just gave us plenty. What? Don't repeat it! Huh? Repeat what? Do you mean fuck? No, I mean yes! Stop! Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Stop! 1,000 fucks given. 5 minutes quickly turned into 10. And then more. Before long, I lost track of time. Fortunately, evening was warm and the air still. Axel had ditched his jacket, and as we chatted more, I found myself tempted to do the same. And then my mom says, Axel, you have Dance Master at home, but it's just not the same. Parents never get it, do they? They just don't understand these things. Exactly. The pads feel like beef jerky, not like the actual pads in the arcade. And I only had a little TV with built-in speakers. I had to wear my glasses to see the prompts, and they kept falling off during the game. I stomped on them once, by accident, and then I got in trouble for breaking them. And then she made me wear my glasses with a cord. Kids at school made fun of me for that. It's why I started wearing contacts. Man, that's rough. Sounds like you had a hard time with it. Uh-huh. And it gets worse, because Mom bought the game secondhand. The disc was all scratched up. Half the time it'll just load forever and ever. Oh, that's right. You mentioned the Arcade Heroes Dance Master, right? Yep, they have Zero, the newest one. It's a few years old now, but it's so good. You should try it. I bet you would be great at it. Me? Dance? I'd probably look like I was having a fit. Someone might call an ambulance. Come on, it can't be that bad. Trust me, it's probably worse. Damn right, you can't dance for shit. Hey, you shut your damn mouth. Whoa. Oh, hi, Diego. As suddenly as I embarked on this new journey, Diego finally emerged in the fading sunlight, but something was different about him since the last saw him. Something noticeable, something large. You're an hour late. Yeah, I know. Adrian, Adrian? You okay, dude? Okay, yeah, so about the elephant in the room. I'm the fucking elephant. It's a long story. Oh, that is a beautiful line. I want to use that line. I'm going to save that line. Come on. Didn't anyone ever teach you it's rude to stare? Making me feel all self-conscious and shit. What? Oh. Sorry, I didn't... I mean... You're an hour fucking late. You think I don't know that? I worked a long-ass shift yesterday and today, and I'm tired as fuck. But you said Ty gave you the day off. What? No, I didn't say that. When did I say that? Last night, in the group chat, Dom asked you what... I thought I had the day off, but... You know, when you picked up before, it sounded pretty similar to the last time we spoke. What are you getting at? Oh, God. You were asleep, weren't you, Diego? Diego. It's not all my fault. I guess I was kinda excited and shit after you called and said you were coming, so I couldn't get back to sleep, and last night wasn't much better. I guess I dozed off. My bad, dude, seriously, my bad. I really wanted to be here on time. I had an alarm set and everything, but I guess I had slept through it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You fucker, now I can't be mad at you. Aw, that's so sweet. Sweet? Ugh, hey, stop that. I miss you too, you big lug. Who you calling big? I didn't... You know that's not what I meant. Do I, though? Oh, yo, Axel, can you do me a favor? Can you not mention this to Dom? I swear if I have to deal with another of his damn lectures. Oh, sorry. I sent him a message already. Fuck. When's the next train coming? I'll sit on the damn tracks. You'll be waiting a while. Fine by me. But then where will Adrian go? Fine. I guess I'd better take you home, Adrian. I'm not much use to you as roadkill, train rail, or the fuck it, you know what I mean. Yay, my work here is done. It sure is. Thanks for waiting with me, Axel. You didn't need to, but thank goodness you did. Oh, it's okay. I didn't want you to have to wait alone. Oh, hey, Dom and I are gonna get lunch and hit the arcade tomorrow if you guys want to come. Yo, Adrian, play any light gun shooters lately? What, like Chrono Calamity or something like that? Yeah, like Chrono Calamity or something, as if any others are worth a damn. Would you believe I still haven't beaten that final boss? Shit's impossible. Still? I remember you skipping meals back at uni just so you could have more lives on your next attempt. What? Diego, you can't do that. That's bad. Hey, now there's an idea for losing all this relationship weight. No! Relationship weight? That phrase hit me unexpectedly. I know it's possible Diego had been in a relationship since we last spoke, but hearing it still stung still stung a bit. Deep down, I had always harbored hopes for something more between us. A hope rekindled by my move to Woodcrest. Was he into guys? I wasn't sure. Maybe his relationship would shed more light on that, though part of me feared the answer. Relax, I can't pull that kind of shit no more. These days, if I don't eat, I get the shakes. Besides, I can afford plenty of extra lives now, and that's after an extra large plate at the Red Lantern. They don't sell an extra large. That's their problem. There's no lid when you dine, and so you can pile it up and get your money's worth. She's gonna yell at you again. So? I'm not scared of her. Not at all. Despite the revelations, I couldn't help but smile. Seeing Diego again was like a dream come true. He was still the same Diego I knew had missed. Ha! Still the same old Diego I remember. The one and only. There's no changing a stubborn bastard like me. Anyway, I guess we'd better get going before it gets dark. Assuming Adrian is feeling up to it. Probably see you tomorrow at the Arcade K, Axel. Yep, I bet Dom will want to meet Adrian too. And to give you that lecture. On second thought, I've got a bunch of laundry that needs doing, so... Pff, pussy. Kiss my ass. Present it. Ha! You fag. Takes one to know one. Eh. Damn, my one weakness. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was fun meeting you, Adrian. Yeah, I did. Same here. See you tomorrow, Axel. Catch you, dude. Axel turned to leave, his smile as warm as the setting sun. Axel Twinkly leaves the now Axelist train station to his Twinkie unspecified... Yes! Yes! Hang on, I want to read that. Axel Twinkly leaves the now Axelist train station to do his Twinkie unspecified errands of Twinkiness. Because I'm fucking boring. Amethyst, I thought you knew this. Outside of this, I'm fucking boring. You and I watched in a comfortable, familiar silence, a departure marking the end of an unexpected but pleasant encounter. So much had changed since Diego and I last met, that the happiness I felt around him remained unchanged, as vibrant and reassuring as ever. Diego turned to me, his usual vibrato giving way to a warm, genuine smile. You're not the first person to say that. We're not talking about you, Axel. There's another Axel in town. But Amethyst, you're not the first person to say that. As they say, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can break my heart. That's not actually how the saying goes. You're not going to be the last, though. Diego turned to me, his usual vibrato giving way to a warm, genuine smile. In that moment, his usual theatrics were gone, replaced by a sincere and calm demeanor as he spoke. It's good to see you, dude. Sorry, I didn't come to visit ya. Don't sweat it. I could have come to see you. I should have. That doesn't matter, because now I'm going to be living here. You'll have to put up with me all the time. Hell yeah, dude. Minus the damn monkey. It'll be like old times. Speaking of, man, we've got so much to catch up on. How's that Mad Macaque anyway? We kinda lost touch, too. That figures. Anyway, come on, my house isn't far. Let's walk and talk. I want to hear everything I've missed. Sure thing, let's get going then. Leaving the train station behind, we started our walk through the charming suburbs of Woodcrest. With the setting sun ahead casting our long shadows behind us, we headed east, making our way toward what seemed to be Diego's place. Without Axel's joviality to guide the conversation, Diego and I were acutely aware of the time that had elapsed since we last spoke. It seemed Diego was pondering the same thing. Why exactly did you wake my ass up at 4 AM again? You, never did explain that. Oh, that. It's a bit of a long story. Yeah, no shit, not a peep from you in 2 whole years, and boom! A 4 AM phone call out of fucking nowhere. Better be a long story if it's gonna justify that shit. I'm sorry, Diego. Jeez, where do I even start? I paused to think about how to explain, while Diego waited, his gaze sharp with curiosity. Okay, so do you remember that company that plastered flyers all over the campus advertising internships for new graduates? Ugh, POS Pro, right? POS Pro, right? Couldn't even take a damn shit without seeing one of their ads on the inside of the stall door. Exactly, they monopolized every bathroom advertisement space during the 3 years I was there. I must have spent a fortune. Ironically, those internships were unpaid. Wait, what the fuck? Unpaid? You can't be serious. Dead serious, and it gets worse. Plenty of other companies offer the same deal. All of them unpaid. Fuck that. They never said shit about being unpaid on those flyers. You'd be crazy enough to... Wait. Don't tell me. What choice did I have? In Cydonia, grads were everywhere, but paid positions were rare. Those corporations held all the cards. We were like well-educated puppets in their hands. You either took an unpaid internship hoping it'd lead to a job, or you stayed unemployed. But if you ain't being paid, what's the damn point? You can't pay bills with free labor. Of course not, but those corporate types, that's your problem, not theirs. They're offering an opportunity, and you should feel grateful for it. Man, fuck that. Fuck them. What's the point of getting a degree if that's the crap you gotta deal with to find work? You'd be better off working as a hooker. Heh, you're not wrong, and you'd probably earn more on the streets, too. Wait, seriously? So you got a job eventually, right? Eventually, yes, but by then I'd racked up a mountain of debt just trying to survive. The job just paid just a bit over minimum wage. Hardly enough to start climbing out of the hole I dug for that so-called opportunity. Fuck, dude. Should have seen where I was living. A health inspector would have condemned the place on sight. It was a slum filled with university grads. That's the world we in, right? Huh? That's all we could afford, actually. No, that's not true. I couldn't afford it. I was always behind on rent, constantly fearing eviction, but the landlord was used to late payments. I doubt anyone else was faring any better. In the end, I went with POS Pro. They were the biggest name and had the funds to spread their lies at universities. I figured they'd have more positions available or something. They brought in a big group of us. Everyone worked their asses off. And nearly all were let go with nothing to show for it. I was one of the lucky ones, if you can call it luck. Fuck, man. Wait, didn't you two have the same degree? You two? You and the damn monkey, Tobias. Don't tell me you've forgotten his crazy ass already. Tobias, the ever-present third member of our trio, was always there, adding his own brand of chaos to our lives. He made things unpredictable, but undeniably more entertaining. How could I forget? The image of his bare ass slumped over the back of the couch with his underwear swinging from the ceiling fan is burned in my brain to this very day. I'm so pissed he got us banned from that pizza place, but forget it. What about him? You guys got the same degree, right? Did he go through the same shit? Did he even graduate? Yeah, he managed it somehow, but, to be honest, I'm not sure how things panned out for him. Like I said, we lost touch. Damn, you're useless, Adrian. Can't you keep in touch with anyone? Hey, I've been busting my ass for the past couple of years. Didn't have time for socializing. And look at all the good that did ya. Shut it. Anyway, last I heard, Tobias was totally against internships. I saw them as the only way forward, but Tobias, well, you know him. Most stubborn fucker you'll ever meet. Unless we're counting you, of course. Fuck off. Ha. Asshole. So you got the paid gig, huh? Then what? Lousy pay, overdue bills, skipped meals, leaky pipes, a maniac boss who loved yelling, blamed for stuff I wasn't even involved in, a constant stream of hopeful, talented co-workers getting crushed and tossed aside, replaced by yet another eager intern. You know, all that fun stuff. It became a routine, that sinking feeling riding to work, watching my fuel light blink, praying I wouldn't stall and give that jerk another reason to go off. He didn't need one, but still. I was too broke to eat at the staff canteen, so I didn't. Packed lunches ain't so bad. No, I mean, I didn't eat. What the fuck, dude? You can't just not eat. Funny, didn't Axel just say the same thing to you? This ain't about me. Right, well, at any rate, it's not like I had options. I was doing the best I could, just didn't have the cash. Holy shit, dude. That time taught me something. I always thought depression was a steep sadness, something obvious, but I was wrong. For me, it was an emptiness, a lack of everything, no drive, no motivation, just a numbing nothingness that swallows everything else. I used to believe I was immune to depression, that I wasn't wired for it. That delusion made me ignore the truth of how I felt for far too long. Dude. And a silly little memory was what broke me and knocked down everything and led me here, to this moment, and you know what that memory was? A pancake breakfast. I knew it, you've lost your damn mind. No, I'm serious, remember when we were back when we were dorming? We saved up just to afford pancakes at that diner near our dorm. They served it with vanilla ice cream and passion fruit syrup. Exactly. It's a small, trivial memory. I don't even know what made me think of it, but it reminded me of simpler times. It reminded me of what it felt like to be truly happy. It was like waking up from a long dream, like seeing the world clearly for the first time in years. I can't even recall the last time I had breakfast. Well, don't you worry, because that's going to change tomorrow morning. I'm going to cook up a huge-ass breakfast to make up for all the shit you've been missing. Really, Diego, you don't have to. Shh! Shut your damn mouth. Nothing you say is going to stop me, so don't waste your time arguing. Told you were stubborn. Oh, fuck off. So, missed old Diego in the good times, huh? This be so much you just had to wake me up at 4 a.m. As much as I hate feeding your ego, you're not actually far off the mark. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Oh, I miss Diego ever so much, I must go to him and stay with him and make sweet love to him. Pff, is that an invitation? Fag! I mean, that isn't a no. Wait, what? Huh? I mean... Pff, who'd want to kiss my fat ass anyway, huh? Which one? Raise my hand matter-of-factly, reassure Diego about his looks, or switch topics to ease Diego's comforts? Ease Diego's discomfort. I mean, I already know what I'd say. My right ear isn't fucking popping. No sooner had Diego finished his quip than I raised my hand, causing him to look even more flustered. What? You gay? And what are you going to do about it? Call you out on it? Wouldn't have it any other way. So that's pretty much what I've been up to these last few years. Sorry it was a bit gloomy. Just how things have been, I guess. But enough about me. I want to hear about you. You've been in Woodcrest for about 2 years, right? How's life treating you here? Oh, well, yeah, it's been pretty good, I guess. Started from scratch, kind of like you're doing now. Took a bit to find a decent job, but I made it work. Been busting my ass ever since, trying to get myself settled and all. I see, I can't imagine you're paying much in rent living all the way out here, huh? Rent? Ha, fuck rent, dude, I got a motherfucking mortgage. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, man, fuck off, I'm living the damn dream. Just messing with you, owning your own place, huh? That's impressive. When you first moved out here, I'll admit, I thought it was a crazy idea. But seeing you now got me thinking, maybe there's something to this rural life. So far, it seems like you might have been onto something. Told you, city life's a ripoff. Woodcrest's booming lately, so you're arriving at the perfect time. Good call, Adrian. Glad to hear it, but it's not just about living costs, right? So what do you do for work, Diego? Well, not to brag, but I'm kinda a chef. And a bartender. Do some front-of-the-house stuff, too. That's awesome, all I can manage is instant ramen. Been my go-to meal for a while now. Looks like you'll be in charge of food, then. Don't expect too much. I'm still, learning the chef part. Still, chef in training beats microwave expert any day. So you work at a restaurant, is it? Kinda, it's mainly a bar, but my boss Ty, he's branching out into food. He's amazing in the kitchen, so it's a great fit. A bartender too, huh? Can you mix a lot of drinks? Loads, learning heaps about drinks there. Got this new rum recently, and man, it's my new favorite. Mostly I'm behind the bar, especially since Vanessa left. But I've got another gig on the side for extra cash. Another job? Man, you've been busy. Hell yeah, have you seen the house deposits these days? Working like crazy to get that money together. What's the side gig about? So, Ty's buddy Lucas runs events. Stage building, security, catering, you name it. Got a couple of regulars, but he calls in extra hands when needed. Axel's friend Dom's one of those regulars. Right, the guy who's going to give you a lecture. You shut your damn mouth, Adrian. Oh, hiya, welcome, sorry. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Shut your damn mouth, Adrian. So, how are they? Ty and Lucas, I mean. They can't be worse than my last boss, right? Nah, they're good guys. Ty's smooth, real generous, but kinda nosy sometimes. Lucas, well, he's a bit grumpy and strict, but fair. Just don't piss him off like someone I know does. A certain someone? Exactly. Lucas's other full-timer. Big crush, and I'm always chatting him up, flirting with him. Uh-oh. Yep, one of these days, Lucas is gonna blow a fuse for real, I swear. Begs the question, why does Lucas put up with it? Been wondering that too, but the guy's good at his job. Who knows his stuff? Lucas probably figured he's worth the hassle. Sounds like Lucas has the patience of a saint. Too damn right. And let me tell you, that little bastard's persistence is something else. I've lost my nut time ago. But I guess that's why Lucas is the boss and not me, eh? Anyways, both he and Ty have been good to me. I guess you're hoping one of them's hiring, huh? Exactly. I've got a little cash from selling my stuff, but it's not going to last forever. Need to find work soon. Too true. Well, you picked a great time to come. Really? Yep, I mentioned Vanessa, right? She worked at the bar but took off to travel the world, so now it's just Ty and me. And we're stretched pretty thin with the new lunch and dinner service. I can talk to Ty for you if you want. As long as you don't mind ditching that degree of yours. Psh, just look how far that lousy piece of paper has gotten me so far. Sign me up. Sweet. And if that doesn't pan out, Lucas just let go one of his casuals. Might fit the bill for him too, if unpredictable hours don't bother you. He let someone go? What happened? Yeah, well, the dude wasn't getting along with a few of us for, various reasons. Let's just leave it at that for now, okay? Oh, okay. Diego's sudden hesitation piqued my interest. Was he involved in the situation somehow? I was sure more details would emerge in time. Well, I'm open to exploring my options. Can't hurt, right? Shit, yeah, dude. Either way, working together could be pretty sweet. I'm all for carpooling. Fat chance, I don't have a car. Then what do you have? Feet. Feet? You walk? Duh, come on, dude, this ain't Sidonia. Only takes me, like, what, half an hour to walk to work? And look at me. You and I both know I need the damn exercise. Well, alright, screw the carpool. At least I'll have someone to talk to along the way. Shit, yeah, dude, that's the spirit. The walk goes by in a flash when you've got good company. Case in point, we're here. Wait, what? I said we're here. Feast your eyes on my very humble abode. Yeah, we should probably stop. We should probably stop. Yeah, we should probably stop. We're probably not going to return to, the intro remake. I just thought it'd be fun, you know, pass the time a bit. But we're gonna stop. So we're gonna leave off here tonight. Oh wait, I gotta main menu. Yes. Well, yeah. I don't know what to say. So stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.